everyone, dear friends. Today, you and I are going to play a scary game again.
It's called Five Nights at Freddy's Plus.
It will be very interesting and stressful. I think at least one screamer will jump out at us.
Oh yes. This game is so scary that even I don't feel comfortable with its atmosphere.
I hope you didn't wet your pants out of fear. But you're right here. The game is really scary because of the very tense situation.
Oh, I'm already very scared. Let's get started. I hope no one scares us at the beginning of the game.
Look, the newspaper, it says here that something strange is happening in this cafe and a teddy bear has disappeared.
I wonder what will happen next. I can't wait to get started.
Let's get started. Look, we're in a cafe and we need to get a detector. Yeah.
Press the X key to get the detector. Get him out soon. It's very dark and scary here. Look, at the top right of the list, we need to find 7 anomalies.
Most likely these anomalies are invisible, otherwise it would be too easy.
I agree. It's too easy for our fearless team.
This cafe looks really scary at night. I hope it's not so scary here during the day, otherwise they will have problems with the lack of customers.
Look how scary it is here. It's dark all around. I hope no one jumps out at us unexpectedly.
Just look at these black balls. They look like scary skulls.
I agree. The place here is really creepy. I even get scared. The main thing is not to scream like a girl.
I still can't figure out what this anomaly should look like. Maybe as soon as we find her, the red light on the detector will start blinking or some sounds will start. I try to look through everything carefully.
I also don't see anything. You need to look carefully in case there are some clues that will help us in finding these anomalies.
I'll try to look at the floor. Maybe this anomaly is not visible and she has legs to walk on the floor. Haha.
Ha 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 ha. This is really funny. But there's no one here. I don't see anything or anyone at all. The longer we stay here, the more scared I get here. This place is very quiet, which makes it even scarier.
Calm down, I think this is the first level and it won't be scary here. Wherever I look, I can't see anything. My detector finds nothing but music. It doesn't make any sounds at all.
Has anyone thought about the fact that these anomalies move while we are looking for them in one place? They run away to another. But I definitely wouldn't turn off the flashlight.
It may be so, but they are not so smart. We look through everything, but there is nothing, not on the furniture, not on the ceiling, not on the floor.
It looks really very strange, where there should be at least one anomaly. The main thing is to find the first anomaly and it will be easier there. Try to look to the left. Maybe that's where she hid behind us.
Look, the flashlight has started to work poorly. Most likely this will indicate an anomaly.
Great. The first anomaly is there. Now we know what indicates that the anomaly is in this room.
I agree. Now it will be much easier to look for these anomalies.
Hooray! Finally, everything began to work out. Hopefully, after another anomaly, no one will jump out and we can safely continue to look for them and leave this cafe in the end. Then it won't be a terrible game at all.
Let's find the other 5 anomalies as soon as possible and get out of this scary room.
Let's find the other 5 anomalies as soon as possible and get out of this scary room.
It's a very scary atmosphere. It seems to me that someone is about to jump out of that passage where there are no doors.
What scares me the most is the silence and this strange music from our hero.
So the third anomaly must be here somewhere. I can feel it, maybe on the table.
Great. Another anomaly that we found. Let's look for the next one and get out of here.
I agree, it's very scary and dark here.
I agree. There is darkness everywhere, terrible sounds and rustles. If I were him, I would have run away from there right now.
So, we are looking for the next anomaly. For some reason, he's not looking for anything again, so let's see here. It's great, it's very close.
Great! 3 more anomalies and we're out of here. It's already very quiet here, and that makes it even scarier.
I hope that while we are looking for the remaining anomalies, no one will jump out at us, otherwise we are finished.
I'm not the only one who's going to have wet pants today, and maybe even my chair will get wet.
Excellent. The 5th anomaly has already been found. There are 2 more left, and this Messiah is fulfilled.
This is great. It was difficult to find the anomaly right away, but then everything went much faster.
This is great. It was difficult to find the anomaly right away, but then everything went much faster.
I would rather go through and go look through the cameras and look for Freddy. It will be very interesting and scary there. He can pop out at any moment.
We have the 6th anomaly, 1 more, and we can leave here.
Great! Because this cafe no longer seems sweet and beautiful to me, but on the contrary, scary and frightening.
Hooray! Finally, it's all over. I'm already tired of this level and this cafe.
On the contrary, it seems even nice to me here. I would have dinner here myself in the evening.
Yeah, that's why your pants are already wet. Ha ha ha.
Look, we got into the guard's room. At least all these things indicate that this is the guard's place.
Do you hear a radio or walkie-talkie talking somewhere? I wonder what they're talking about.
They say that you need to run home from here and lock all the doors rather than stay in this terrible cafe at night.
Look, there are some switches everywhere. I don't think you should play with the light, and I don't advise you.
See the battery charge shown at the bottom? I wonder what that could mean.
I think this shows the percentage of how long we will be able to stay.
So, do you hear this voice telling something again? Do you think it makes sense to listen to it, or let's go watch the cameras right away?
We're just trying to stall for time. In order not to run into a monster, so I think you need to watch the cameras rather to understand what's going on.
I agree. Let's get started soon. Especially since the battery indicator is falling right in front of our eyes. If we are left without light, then we are finished. And so at least we can lock all the doors for the first time and stare at the monitor.
Great, because I don't have enough thrills. We talk so much about these monsters, and we haven't seen anyone yet. Let's start watching cameras soon. We're just here for this.
So, let's start with the first room and try to look around if possible.
Look, in the second room, these terrible dolls are standing. Just goosebumps.
Look, there's almost nothing to see in the 9th room. Let's take a look around. There are only terrible posters with these dolls.
So you can't see anything in the 7th room. You need to look around so that no one scares us. Now I advise you to close all the doors. At least until the electricity goes out, we will be safe, and then we will look at the circumstances.
Everything seems to be closed. Let's turn on the light behind the cage and see if there is anyone there. Fine, as long as we are safe. Now I'll look at the table. Maybe there is something useful. Nothing. Everything is empty.
So I suggest we look at the 9th camera and look around there. I don't see anything except children's drawings on the wall and some kind of list drawn by a child.
So, I suggest you look at the 1C camera, see what's interesting there. Look at what a terrible bear with a hook instead of a paw. He looks really scary.
I want to see camera number 6. What's interesting there? Okay, everything is clear. It's just a corridor with another terrible poster about a bear. Does anyone see anything unusual in this room? For example, I don't see anything.
It's my turn. I choose room 1A. It looks like an elevator shaft or some kind of emergency exit. I don't understand who or what we should be looking for. As for me, these are all ordinary rooms. Everything in them is scary, just because it's dark.
I think now is the time to log out of the computer and see if there are any of these terrible dolls next to us.
That's a great idea. Does anyone see anything unusual here? In my opinion, everything is in its place. The doors are locked, so no one can come in here yet unless they have an invitation card. Ha ha ha.
Let's watch the cameras soon. We have less than 60% of the charge left. The electricity will soon cut off, and then we will be like a bird in a cage. All the doors will open.
Just look at these horrible dolls.
I agree. We need to hurry up and inspect as many cameras as possible.
Don't panic. At least they won't get us while we have electricity.
I agree. We need to hurry up and inspect as many cameras as possible.
Look at everything here. Camera 1B, this is the same room where we were at the beginning. And there is no one here either.
See if there's anything on the table that's useful to us, or some kind of clue.
No, everything is empty here. You can't interact with it.
Look, we have less than 50% electricity left. We need to look at the cameras more quickly.
I agree. There is nothing in this cell. Let's take a look at the next one.
It is generally dark in cell number 7. Nothing can be seen.
Then let's look at the next camera. For example, camera number 5. It seems to me we haven't looked at it.
Camera number 7 is the scariest. We have already been to cell number 5. We need to look at the next one as soon as possible. We have very little time.
Don't panic. We still have time to look at the cameras. The main thing is not to rush. You never know if something strange will seem to us in a certain camera.
Look, we haven't been to cell 6 yet. It looks like a room with old stuff.
I think there is a camera 4. This is a room for children. I see a trampoline with balls. We've been here before.
Look at the 8 cameras. We haven't been here. It's a very strange room. There are some pipes everywhere.
I suggest you look at room 9B. Maybe there will be something interesting there. Damn, it's dark everywhere and you can't see anything except these stupid portraits.
Look, there is a password in camera number 3. Does anyone know it, or have they seen any numbers?
Let's try to look in our room for something on the table or on the walls. There will be some notes or hints. At one time, we will check the charge of electricity and the light behind our room.
Great. Everything seems to be clean and no one is in sight. We have less than 20% of the energy left. I suggest we look at the cameras again. Maybe something got on the cameras.
First, I suggest checking the doors, one and the other. Great, everyone seems to be working.
Something tells me that as soon as we run out of electricity, all the doors will open automatically, and then it will be easy to find and get us...
My God, it's getting scary by the minute. The tension grows and grows. It doesn't seem to me that many more and these monsters will find us.
I agree. It's getting scarier and scarier. We need to quickly look through as many cameras as possible again. Maybe we can see something unusual.
I agree. It's getting scarier and scarier. We need to quickly look through as many cameras as possible again. Maybe we can see something unusual.
It's time to inspect the room for monsters. Look at this, we have less than 8% of our electricity left. One more minute and the light will disappear, then all the doors will open.
Oh no, there's not much left. The electricity charge disappears right in front of your eyes. A few more seconds and the doors will open. What should I do?
It remains only to wait. There is too little time to look at least a few cameras. The lights are about to turn off and the doors will open.
I'm not afraid of anything, but I think it's time for us all to get out of here together.
Friends, like, subscribe to the channel, and write in the comments what game should we play. Bye-bye.
See you soon and have a nice day.